Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Currently serving in South Korea at Osan AB with the U.S. Air Force is Eugene Pixley. And Eugene has submitted a top 5 list, tips for espresso and cappuccino. And one of my pet peeves is how people spell or pronounce the word espresso. It's not X, there's no X in espresso. That's okay. Even if you can't say it, you can certainly drink it. I made this list as a reply to your perfect coffee. I've tried the French press. I agree it's great to brew coffee. Well, in terms of making it at home. Matter of fact, I can never go back to a drip when I drink regular coffee. But I love latte and ole. So here are my top 5 tips for espressos and cappuccino. Number 1, buy a quality espresso machine. I do not recommend buying the cheapest brewer. On that note, there's no need to buying a fancy machine. They'll have so many features you won't need. Find one that'll take metal pods. Start between the $100 to $300 range, and you should be good. Make sure it has a steam arm that is long enough for you to start frothing your milk at the bottom. Number 2, buy espresso ground. Espresso ground is like powder. If you really want to use coffee, then get a quality grinder that will grind the beans evenly and as fine as possible. By the way, I'd recommend a burr grinder for that. I have not had any luck finding a grinder that can make coffee so fine it looks like dust. If you use regular coffee, then make sure you use the correct pod. The pod will usually have 1 drip hole when compared to the espresso ones. Pack the pod as tight as you can. Do not buy certain kinds of coffee. I don't want to, it's coffee that I wouldn't necessarily drink, but some people may like it. He just notes that it's way overpriced. I recommend Pete's, and that's he does too. So we think alike. Port City Java or New Orleans Blend Community Coffee. Do not, I repeat, do not use prepackaged paper pods. They restrict a lot of water flow through the coffee and do not offer a full flavor like the metal pods do. Number 3, learn how to froth the milk. This is the most important step for a latte. Frothing is easy, but when you can start at the bottom and work your way up, it steams the milk more evenly. Thus, the first tip on the steam tip being long. Use a metal cup with a wide diameter, about 2 inches. Start as far down as your steam nozzle will let you and work in circles like a spiral. Doesn't matter what direction you use. When the milk begins to expand towards the top, work the nozzle up slowly and get evenly with the steam, or up slowly to get even with the steam, the milk. Number 4. Learn the different types of coffees you can make with an espresso machine. There are many types of coffee, to include the latte, cafe au lait, macchiato, or just about any coffee you see at your favorite coffee house. Number 5, experiment with the amount of espresso, foam, and steamed milk you use. Try steaming the espresso and milk together in the same cup. Spoon the milk out instead of pouring it. Try taking just the foam first and then pouring the milk. It's your cup of joe. Go crazy and make your own recipe. Almost all coffee flavors in the coffee house are made by putting a shot of coffee flavor in the cup. Mocha is the only one I've heard of that you can do without flavor. Maybe someone can make a top 5 on a mocha cappuccino. I don't know if you can make top 5 tips for a mocha cappuccino, but hey, I'm all ears. I think the experimentation is a huge tip. You got to keep, if you don't like coffee, you may like coffee, you just haven't found the right bean. It may not have been made the right way. Maybe you're just thinking that all coffee tastes the same, and it doesn't. It just doesn't. I thought all coffee was the same until I had Pete's, and now I'm a huge Pete's fanatic. Fanatic. In fact, it's the only branded logo I enjoy wearing on my head. Beyond, I just got my haircut the other day too. Sometimes I wear dogs on heads. He doesn't like it too much. Any old way, if you've got top 5 tips to submit to me, I'd really appreciate it. My email address is chris@pirillo.com. I take any kind of top 5 list you might have, whether it's related to coffee, food, or technology. That's typically what we talk about during our live video stream. Right now I'm streaming this video live out over the internet to, almost 400 people live at 11 o'clock on a Friday night. We're just geeks. We love technology, and we're hopped up on some kind of caffeinated beverage, most likely. Which reminds me, speaking of sugar, I don't drink a lot of sugary drinks, but I've got 12 cavities. I got to go to the dentist on Monday to get them filled. Someone asked me if I was going to stream that live over the internet. I might consider doing that. You never know. You never really know what's going to happen. You never know what we're going to talk about. You never know who's going to be on the stream. You never know who's going to be in the chat room. You never know what we're going to be talking about. You just never know. But the cool thing is we're open all the time. All the time. Not just when we're recording videos. Like, all the time. 6 o'clock in the morning, we're here. 8 o'clock at night, we're here. That's the part of the 24 hours a day, 7 days a week thing that we talk about. You know where to go, right? I'll let the chat room tell you. You got it now? Live.Pirillo.com. We'll see you later.